So welcome to I Make Stuff, where this week I'm actually making a Stranger Things inspired shirt to celebrate season 2 being out on Netflix. So if you have a Netflix account and you haven't checked it out, season 1 is also there, and I highly recommend this show. If you've already seen season 1, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this design is actually found online. I traced it using my software and I cut it on a heat transfer vinyl. The heat transfer vinyl is a Chemica Fashion Flex. It is red carbon fibers. So it has a carbon fiber look to it. I'm going to be putting it on a Jersey's tri-blend shirt. It is primarily polyester, but it also has a little bit of cotton and rayon. I used my Silhouette Cameo to cut the heat transfer vinyl. So the Silhouette Cameo is a die cutter. You input your material, it cuts your design onto the material using their proprietary software. It actually cuts a lot of different types of materials. It cuts paper, cardstock, vinyl, like signed vinyl, as well as heat transfer vinyl. I have 2 of these machines. I have a original Cameo and then a Cameo 3. I love this company, and if you want more information, I will put some information down in the description box below. So what we're going to be doing in this video is actually going to be applying the heat transfer vinyl onto my shirt. And to do that, I have a heat press. The heat press is actually in a different room heating up right now. So the next step is to remove all of the unwanted parts of the vinyl, and then we're going to be putting it onto the shirt. So the design's already cut in there. You can't see it probably in your video, but as I remove the vinyl, you'll be able to start seeing the design. The design actually says, I went to the upside down and all I got was this strange t-shirt. So if you watch the show, you know what the upside down is. I just found this to be really cute. Originally, I wanted to make this shirt for Halloween of last year, so how I cut it and everything like that, I never filmed it for this series. So if you're interested in how to do that, I can definitely do more videos about that. So if you are, let me know below. So let's go. Okay, so I have cleaned up the vinyl, and what I did was I used tweezers to pull up the unwanted parts of the vinyl and kept the design on the backing sheet. So the backing sheet is what is holding it all together. It comes with the vinyl, and what you do is when you cut it, you have to make sure it only cuts the vinyl and not the backing sheet. So my heat press is all warmed up, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our design and put it onto the shirt. I'm going to show you how I do that and how I prepare a shirt to be pressed. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is my shirt that's on my heat press. The heat press is actually on right now at 320 degrees. I laid my shirt down onto the bottom of the heat press and I fold it in half. So what I'm going to do now is pre-press the shirt so that I get a line right down the middle, and this will help me make sure that my design is actually straight and not crooked. So I'm just going to pre-press this for about a few seconds right here. And then once I remove it, I will get a nice line down the middle. So I'm going to put my shirt back onto the bottom of the heat press. And I'm going to take my design and make sure that I get the middle of this as well. So how I do that is you can either do this in the software, or I literally just fold it so that I can see a line down the middle of the backing sheet. So any of the wrinkles that I get from this, it will actually be pressed out. It's going to be flat once I put it on my shirt. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure 3 inches from the collar. So on a regular shirt, it would be 3 inches down. And that will be where my design will start. So I put the design down, and since this is about 3 inches, so since my design is hanging off of the heat press a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my shirt up. All right. So now my full design is on the shirt, and I'm going to line it up with that line I made up before. And I'm going to be pressing this for, I believe, 15 seconds. Okay, after the design is pressed down, what you're going to have to do now is we're going to have to wait for it to cool down to remove the backing sheet. This vinyl actually requires you to peel when it is cold. There are other vinyls that you have to peel while it is hot. So this one is peel cold, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait for it to cool down. Another trick that I have actually is to put it in front of a fan and let it cool off quickly that way. Okay, so my shirt is now pressed and the backing sheet is still on there. So what I did was, for the purpose of this video, I put the shirt in front of a fan to cool it off. And all you have to do now is peel the backing off of the shirt. So you can see that the vinyl is sticking to my shirt. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I really like this vinyl because it stands out so much more than other vinyls out there. It also has a very nice texture to it. So let's keep going. Can't wait to wear this shirt while I watch the show tonight. So the bad thing about this vinyl is that it actually sticks to the backing really very strongly, and it feels like you're ripping the vinyl or ripping the shirt, but trust me, if you do it correctly with the heat press, it should be stuck down to the shirt. So here's the backing sheet that we removed. Put that aside. So this is the shirt. I could definitely do more videos like this if you guys are interested. I have a lot of experience with the silhouette cameo, and if you're interested in the process of making t-shirts using the cameo as well as more heat transfer vinyl, I'll definitely make more videos, as well as how to correct mistakes and everything like that. So if you're interested, leave a comment below, and thanks for watching.